Excuse my stepping into the video, but I didn't set up the remote for my Bluetooth just now with the recording. But I wanted to show you guys my thrift haul from the thrift with me the other day. I know it was a little dizzying, and I wanted to do it outside because it's one of the first beautiful days off that I've had in a long time to do something like this. And it is a gardening day too, so I gotta fit this in there with everything else I gotta get done today, like getting peas and spinach and all the stuff planted that's gonna not thrive if it gets too warm on us. So without further ado, I was at a Goodwill the other day. You saw my thrift with me video. Sorry it was a little dizzying. I'm still learning to see through the camera instead of just waving the camera around at what I think I'm looking at and not realizing it's not seeing what I'm seeing, but I will get better, I promise. So some of the things you might have seen me pick up first were these. They're not marked. They're just really cool vintage mugs. I don't know how well you can see because I'm just trying to get the whole table in the video, but there is pheasants and ducks. There was a repeat of the pheasant. These were all 99 cents each. Here's another set of ducks. There's a little bit of crazing, but they are otherwise in fantastic condition. Most of what I found looks to be 70s-ish. I have done no research on anything yet, except for Cookie Monster. We'll talk about him in a minute because he's not from Goodwill. More ducks. And quail. That was the other one. So there's 2 ducks, 2 pheasants, and then the rest, or there's a set of 4. I also found this cute little teddy bear hook. I just thought he was neat. He was also 99 cents. He's a wall hanger. And he's pretty cute. This almost reminded me of the design of some rose malling. So I thought I'd pick it up. Again, 70s look. It says it's made in Japan. I haven't opened it up yet. I don't know if I can. It's getting warm out here and the tape's sticky. But it looks to be in really good condition, and it is just this pretty brown with blue and orange and white and gold painting on it. Little crock. Yep, no chips. Clay. Real pretty. I picked this gal up because I love these things. I have a couple of puffins and penguins and stuff. I'm from Alaska, so this is Native Alaskan art. It's marked Becca on the back. It's got the little Inuit looking girl with holding a fish. It was marked $2.99. And when I did get home, I found a little chip in her, but I'm not too concerned about it because I'm keeping it because it reminds me of home. I found this adorable dog. Again, not marked, but he's just got the little sad face. There's some crazing. He's dirty, needs to be cleaned up. Long-eared dachshund, maybe. Really cute. I picked up, I just love seeing stuff that other people made, and this blanket was so pretty. It's just a little baby Afghan, probably in very neutral colors. Will make a great gift for so many people I know having babies at the moment. I also grabbed this belt. It's got a very boho vibe to it. It's probably not actually from the 70s or anything. I know a lot of modern clothing companies are putting these on their jeans and capris and summer shorts and that kind of thing just to dress them up, but I liked the pattern, and I have a lot of these materials where I can try making them myself, so I wanted this to copy. Chickens, little salt and pepper shakers. Again, not marked. They've got no, I think that's just dirt. They're not actually marked. They're just clay chickens. There's no plugs, but they are really cute. These I just loved. Again, like I said, very 70s. These are wall hanging, something we probably would have seen in the cabins growing up when we were kids or when I was kids. They've got ducks on a lake with cabin scenes. They're on wood plaques with little decorative hangers. They were $3 each. Yeah, yellow wasn't the tag of the day that day. This one's got a barn and this one's got a cabin, actually. And they've got kind of a glittery sheen to them when they were put like a varnish on them or something. They're really neat. So I might see what those can go for on Etsy if somebody else loves them. And again, this, I love little trays. I don't always use them. But this one's got, it says on the back, House of Lloyd, made in Taiwan. It's just a simple, thin wooden tray with an engraving of a cabin. Hopefully you can see that. I tried to face the sun so I'm not getting the shadows in front of me. There. Maybe that's better. Real pretty little serving tray. Very rustic looking. It's a little chipped up and beat up in the veneer around the edges, but still really cute. I paid $1.99 for that. And then my favorite find of that day, or one of my favorites, I actually bought this guy off of Facebook Marketplace for $2. Can you believe that? These, it says Muppets Inc. 970. I think these were done at like those ceramic paint your own places in the 70s. He's got some chips in the paint in the back, and one little chip on the inside rim there. But you can see, oh, there's yarn in there. I'd stuffed him full of yarn to protect him when I brought him home. He's blue on the inside. This is Cookie Monster. I love Cookie Monster. So I don't know. Someday he might be for resale, but right now I'm just going to love him as he is. So I have lots of great memories of Sesame Street all the way through high school, because when I was growing up, we only had 2 channels on TV, and when I went home for lunch, because I lived close to the school, I'd go home on my lunch break, and Sesame Street was what was on TV at that time. That was my Goodwill haul from the Thrift With Me video, plus the Cookie Monster. On that day, I had an appointment when I met the lady to pick up the Cookie Monster. Then I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I had about 15 minutes to spare. Super fast, so I ran into a Salvation Army and got a couple other things, and I thought, while I'm here, I'll show you those really quick, although they weren't in a Thrift With Me video because I was in a hurry. So, let's see what we got here. This is I was excited about this. It's all chipped up on the bottom, but it's still really neat. It's a duck, otagiri, I believe it's pronounced. I think it's like a vase. It looks like it should have had something that screws on the top, but it would be really pretty too if I could just stick a cork in there and it goes in with my decor if I decide not to try and sell it. It's kind of rough, but it was pretty. It was my first otagiri find, so I was excited. What else oh, for 89 cents I couldn't leave this gal behind. And I can't remember, I think maybe the green tags were the half off, so she was actually 45 cents. Just a beautiful little face. She's porcelain or ceramic. She's ceramic. Bust. She's got a beautiful bun in her hair. She'd make a great little jewelry display, or just photographic piece. I really liked her, so I brought her home. I have a bunch of these somewhere. This isn't an old photograph or anything. It actually comes with the frame. It says pewter frame right in it, but it's just a little decorative floral pewter frame, made in Taiwan. It's still got the sticker on it. They just make such nice little, oh, what do you call them? Collages on the wall with a bunch of similar but not quite the same frames and little pictures. Trying to find the matching little guy to this. He looks like a turkey, but he's white. There's no color. He's got some definite crazing. They're candle holders for tea lights. And he's dirty, very, very dirty. But at half off, he was 95 cents. This, I think, is the other one. So they're, oh, nope, that's not the other one. And that's not the other one. I will find them here somewhere and then show you the rest of the stuff. That's not it. Figures it would be the last thing in the bag I pull out. There he is. So they're a matching set. And 95 cents each. Need to be cleaned up, but they'd be a great Thanksgiving decor. For a table setting. Let's see, what else did I get here? Here's this little, little itty bitty bunny. He was 89 cents. He's been broken. His arm here has a definite crack in it. But he was just so cute. This little old-fashioned blue-eyed bunny boy. So he'll be Easter decor in my house probably. This is a made in Japan. It'll hold something, I'm not sure. It's got a little base you can set things in, almost like a toothbrush holder maybe. And it's got the floral pattern on the front. Made in Japan with the symbols. Just a cute little piece for $1.89. This was 69 cents. It's a little egg with a bear on it and a bird. I can't get really closer to the camera right now, so hopefully there's a way you can zoom in and see. Or you can, I'll put pictures up on my Facebook or in my Instagram. If you'd like to follow me or check them there, I will put links in the video. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this guy. He is staying, I think he's gonna have to stay in my house. He sits, you see this line here? He sits on the edge of a shelf. Kinda like that, looking down on you. And I have this shelf above the dining room table in my kitchen. I think he's gonna have to sit up there and watch everybody. He's, again, not marked. He was just, you can't leave that behind in a thrift store, can you? Look at that face. Especially when we're working on a farm here. You see this playhouse behind me? Was once a playhouse when our kids are little. They are no longer little. Not expecting to have grandbabies anytime in the future. So that's going to be a chicken coop real soon here, by next month hopefully. So we can get some chickens and start having some eggs. And the last thing in that bag, did I show you? Yeah, everything else was shown, is another little blue-eyed bunny. Definitely more modern than this fella. But they just, I thought they went well together. He looks like he could hold an egg in his lap. Maybe not that big. But he's got a hole here to hold something. And I decided maybe a little Easter decor in my house might be nice. Anyway, that was my haul from the video the other day. And now I've got to get back to gardening. My husband just got home, so we're going to plant some peas and spinach. We've already got potatoes and onions. We were seriously considering starting some sort of backyard gardening channel, home improvement, just because we moved into this house. It was my father-in-law's. He was sick for a lot of years. There's a lot of rehab that needs to be done to get it back and up to what it once was. And we thought that might be interesting to share with people and maybe get some feedback on from people who might know more than we do. And just see how easy it is even when everything isn't perfect. So if you have any interest in that or any comments on anything I bought here, let me know. Like I said, I am going to take better pictures so you can see things up close. Those will be periodically posted on Facebook and Instagram for people to view there, and I will link both those Wild Hairs and Rocking Chairs pages in the comments. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like, a subscribe, leave me comments on what you liked, what you didn't like, what you think I should have skipped, if you saw something in the haul or the thrift with me video that maybe I should have looked at harder. Lots of 70s dishware and stuff, but I wanted to kind of limit on what I was getting for now until I decide what I'm going to do with everything and maybe sell some of it. I do have an Etsy store. I can link that below too if you've seen something that interests you. It just might pop up there as well as some other things that have been in previous videos. All right, y'all take care. Have a great day. I hope it's sunny where you are and enjoy. Sorry, I'm going to have to come up here to turn this off because I can't.